Do you still remember about screeners? We have identified the screeners of the dataset by using the information from measure of central tendency. And we can also find the screeners of the dataset using measure of position by drawing your box and whiskers plot. Another way of finding your screeners is by using Pearson coefficient of screeners. This Pearson coefficient of screeners involve two measures of numerical data. The first one is measure of central tendency. The second one is measure of dispersion. So for Pearson coefficient of screeners, you need to have two values of measure of central tendency. It's either between mean and mode, or you can find using mean and median. And for measure of dispersion, we only need to use standard deviation. The value that you obtain from Pearson measure of screeners is either equals to 0, it can be less than 0, or it can be more than 0. Now, if you have obtained the PCS equals to 0, it means that your data is symmetry, or your data is a normal distribution. And when you have obtained the value of PCS less than 0, so you have a negative skewness. And for PCS with greater than 0, it tells you that your data is skewed to the right. The greater the value that you obtain under PCS, the data is more skewed. So that's all for measure of dispersion. Okay, let's do some activities related to Pearson coefficient of screeners.